President Biden is restricting travel from India over that country's coronavirus surge. Before he was elected, you may remember then candidate Biden criticized President Trump for what he called hysterical xenophobia on the same day that then President Trump announced a travel ban to China because of the virus. State Department correspondent Rich Edson has a situation report tonight.
Citing extraordinarily high COVID-19 caseloads and multiple variants circulating there, the Biden administration announced the United States will restrict travel from India starting next week.
We as a country have made a commitment to the people of India to support them.
A year ago, the Trump campaign accused then-candidate Biden of calling the China travel ban xenophobic. Biden also tweeted that, quote, banning all travel from Europe or any other part of the world will not stop it, referring to the virus's spread. Biden's campaign said his reference to Trump's xenophobia was related to the former president's scapegoating others, not his China travel ban. Biden's campaign also said he backed travel restrictions that experts supported. In the opening days of his administration, Biden tightened international travel restrictions, reversing a late order from President Trump, who had relaxed them. India is now on that list, where crowded hospitals are turning away patients. Even if they manage a spot, oxygen supplies are often spent.
My father's dead body was lying there. When I asked what happened, there was no one to inform us, and later when I spoke to a nurse there, she told me that they ran out of oxygen supply in the morning.
Nearly 400,000 new daily COVID cases, breaking global records. There are medicine and testing shortages, a thriving black market for supplies, and overwhelmed crematoria. This week, the State Department renewed its Level 4 warning for India, urging Americans not to travel there. Department officials are also offering family members of American diplomats in India the option to leave the country. The U.S. government says it's sending $100 million worth of COVID aid.
Just as India sent assistance to the United States when our hospitals were strained early in the pandemic, the United States is determined to help India in its time of need.
The first shipments of oxygen cylinders, diagnostic kits, and masks are arriving in India. The Biden administration has also pledged to release 60 million doses of AstraZeneca vaccines to other countries as they become available. That vaccine is not approved for use in the United States. Brett?
Rich Edson at the State Department. Rich, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.